recording
It
started.
was never funny.
Make sure
I
I
think
got
it was
everything off the
ironically
checklist.
I always hate that.
Really?
It's
Yeah.
awful. It's like
I
traumatizing.
like the picture.
All right. Stream is going live.
3,
2, 1. Not actually.
Welcome to
'cause
Horsin Around.
it
My
takes
name is Nick Mercadante.
Colin, I'm gonna beat your ass.
Let's talk
All right.
about it. Let me
Hi.
introduce our guests here. We got
No.
Sam Yeager, we got Colin Todd, and we got Jack. What's
Hi,
up,
everybody.
boys?
Welcome to Horsin Around,
Oh,
a
it's not so
dumbass
much
cast.
Horsin Around.
My name's Nick. With me today, I have.
Jack.
I'm Nick.
No, you're not.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm
Identity
Colin.
fraud
I'm
is
Colin.
not a joke, Colin.
Oh, you fucked up the quote too.
I don't watch The Office religiously. I'm sorry. Okay. What's your name?
Regina Mercadante.
I can't wait to meet her.
You're not
She's
going
so
to meet
nice.
her.
I want.
She's so nice.
Unironically, I want to meet your parents.
I know, but I don't want them to meet you, Colin.
They're very nice people.
I know. That's why I want to be.
I
I
don't.
want to shake their hand.
That is the pinnacle of your
I'm
interaction.
like, greetings.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Anyways.
It's kind of enjoyable seeing the people that made this possible.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
I'll let
It's
you
an
meet my
event,
parents.
actually.
I think they did a pretty decent job
I'll
overall.
let you meet Vicky and Robert.
They're
Or
also
is that your
nice
Yeah,
parents?
I like my parents.
Robert Todd
people. His dad's pretty sick.
calls you CT on
How
the
do you-
reg.
Yo, CT. Dude,
It's a medical procedure, isn't it?
That's the state.
That's a C-section.
No, they're
No,
fucking
CT scan.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if that's. I don't have such a rabid desire to meet your parents like you do mine. I don't think that's
I
equal.
want to meet Regina.
I don't want
Is it
you to-
Regina or?
It's
or-
Regina.
Okay.
It's Regina
Yes.
Mercadante.
It's Regina.
Thank you for continuing to say her name on a live stream. Really appreciate that.
I know her middle name too, but I don't
What is it?
Do
Is
you?
it Vincent again?
No.
say
Do you actually?
Yeah.
Okay, don't say
Wait,
it.
what? Okay.
Don't say it.
hang on.
Don't
So it's
say it.
Antoinette.
No,
Not Antoinette.
Not Antoinette.
You're never gonna guess it.
you're not.
It's Italian.
No,
Maybe?
No.
Give me the first letter.
it's not. It's not at all Italian.
Oh,
What
is
is
it
it?
German?
I'm not gonna say it. We're
Wait,
not gonna
is
say it on
Polish?
screen.
You're half Polish.
Yes,
Okay,
it is
let's call
Polish.
Wazuski.
No,
You're never gonna
Is
get
that a
it.
middle name?
now we're
It
just
is.
being racist.
Colin, you are literally never going to get it.
Oh my god. All right.
I've never heard that word before.
Good lord. Anyways, Sam's coming to us
Oh, we
all
got
the
a
way
guest caller.
from Ithaca.
Angela
No,
Hudak's
no,
calling in.
no. Don't put her on.
She wants to be
We're
on the podcast.
streaming right
She
now.
wants
but
to be on the
she's a
podcast.
guest.
All right, fucking.
What's up, Angela? You want to be on the podcast? Yeah, Hannah.
I hate this. This is not good content
All right, I'll
for
put you on
audio
the speaker
listeners.
and put you directly under the microphone. You can talk about the cool
No.
news.
Oh my god, I can do that next week.
All right, Angela's on the phone right now. Do you have something to say, Angela?
I miss you guys.
I miss you too, Angela.
You're a bitch.
Aww. We're like almost done with the corn maze. Like it's so.
Are you in a corn maze right now?
Yeah, she's going on a corn
Yeah.
maze.
Are you
An-
fucking
Angela,
kidding me?
Angela, follow the left wall.
Shut
Yo,
up.
that's what we've been doing, and we kept so
It
like
doesn't work.
there's like 14
It will.
map pieces that we need.
We'll traverse the entire maze, but it will
And
work.
every time we kept like making a
That's
left,
true.
we kept accidentally skipping one, and so like we got like.
45 seconds of guest timer up. Sorry, Angela. Bye. I'll talk to you later.
Also, now Drew and Dylan are gonna be so mad at me because you let Angela call in.
I don't give a fuck.
Can't keep doing this.
Angela's core though.
Yeah, she is.
She's
She is
cast.
part of the core squad.
The real corn maze pro tip is just to pick a direction and walk through the corn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just walk
That's it.
through the walls.
Yeah,
I get mad at you if you do that.
I know that.
Yeah, that's why they put up like fences.
Yeah.
Inside. We should go to a corn maze. I love corn mazes.
They're
Are there
fun.
any around here?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
tons of them. This is literally.
Have you
corn
seen
country.
Olivia's house? Of course there are corn mazes around here.
That's true.
That's fair. That's fair.
It's
Not-
Does
not-
Olivia know that I drove over her lawn?
What?
I
When?
missed the drive. I had to back out of her driveway.
Oh,
Yo, it's
no.
really hard
It's-
to back out
it's
of the
really
driveway. It's like a
fucking
long
hard.
ass driveway.
I missed the driveway for.
Well, yeah. If you try to back the entirety of the way down,
I sure as shit wasn't turning around.
that would probably have done less net harm to her.
Isn't
to
that
her
like?
lawn.
Doesn't she have like a moat around her?
She's got
Yeah.
a ditch. Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a drainage ditch.
Mm,
I almost. I missed the ditch. I missed the ditch.
very, very proud of you.
Yeah.
I did that at
That's
a
impressive.
friend's house as well, though. Left a giant fucking like
Yeah, it was nice.
drive-in
out from
hole
town,
like
but-
right next to the.
No.
driveway.
Angela has some good stories about this. Claims she
She already told that story.
I know.
About what?
About
People
her
driving
neighbors
on
and
her
fucking up
lawn.
the lawn.
Oh,
Remember
okay.
that?
Interesting. Well, we can wait until she comes back.
She
But
literally already told it.
Nice.
she did.
I'll tell it again.
No, no. All right. Look, I'm just a forgetful motherfucker who probably just wasn't paying attention. Also, so that's probably just on me.
What games are we playing? What games are
What?
What everybody has for lunch?
I haven't had anything from
Yo,
You
you.
guys
I-
have lunch
okay.
after this?
What?
Pretzels.
Yeah,
Pretzels
I'd be down to eat
are
some.
so underrated.
Like
Define- what
little
type?
snack pretzels or big
Like
fucking
pretzels,
snack pretzels?
just pretzels.
Like
Yeah.
soft
Okay,
pretzels?
but those are
was
basically
the
two
word I
different
was
foods.
looking
I,
for.
I think
Like,
soft pretzels are awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Costco soft pretzels,
Yeah,
I can
some
eat those
pretzels.
until I explode.
So
I don't mean
mustard.
like the hard ones that you
Okay.
get in a bag.
Yeah.
Hate that.
I think those are fine.
But soft pretzels,
We should
Yeah.
just make pretzel chicken next time.
shit slaps.
I love the fucking jalapeno cheddar
Yeah.
pretzels that they do at Midnight Oil. That
Those-
shit's
Yeah.
good.
I thought those
Yeah.
come from beans.
They do.
They do.
You can
They're-
get
they're
them
both.
also.
Oh.
Yeah.
I like those.
Does Beans make them or do they come from?
I think they
It's
come
just
from Beans.
dining service. They
Okay.
make them in Gracie's and then they like,
Okay.
ship them out,
Mm.
or wherever they make the.
Can we go to Gracie's for lunch?
No.
No.
I mean, unless we get freshmen to
I would
Devin
really-
Daddy us.
I'm not paying $13.
I'm
No.
also
Yeah,
not doing
right.
that.
If my brother was here, I could get him to do it, but he went home.
Wow. Why did he go home but not you?
I was gonna go to Pittsburgh, but I didn't.
Wow. You stayed for us.
Yeah.
Wow. What a real G with us on the show today.
Don't ever say that.
But also Sam is joining us from Ithaca, where he is doing a lovely little
Is that where
co-op.
you live?
I don't
With
live in
C-Speed.
Ithaca. I
Oh,
live in
he-
Syracuse.
Oh,
You're
well-
a real Ithacan with us.
Yeah.
Wow.
Aren't those two cities like half an hour away?
They're like.
I don't live in Norwalk. I live in
It's
Newtown,
like an hour,
Connecticut.
yeah.
I don't live in Norwalk.
So how's living there? How's work? How's life?
It's a time.
Why don't you just
Yeah.
live at home if it's a
It's-
half an hour away?
It's not a half. It's an hour.
Yeah.
It would be an hour commute every morning, and I'd have to be there at 8, and so it was like a little.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
That would be.
They don't have flexible hours?
They do have flexible hours, but like I don't want to be the shitty intern that doesn't show up at the like open at the business hour.
At Raytheon, I was always like one of the first people there, but like all my managers would get there at like 2. I'd be like, "Alright." Because the first day he was like, all right, this is the last time I'm ever gonna be in before 9. I just want you guys to know this."
Fucking at MITRE I worked 6 to 3:30.
Were you at MITRE again this summer?
I was not my first summer
Just
Right.
because you wanted you like those hours, or
because it meant I got to skip all the traffic.
That's
There was a fuck ton of traffic.
right, because you were a
I was
ways
not
out.
close. I was like 45 minutes no traffic, so it was
Really?
easily 2 hours with traffic.
Yeah,
yikes.
that's.
Oh, what's up, JP?
Oh.
Dude, I
He's that
knew
sexy
he would
man on
make
the
that
left.
noise.
Oh, that's your boy, JP.
I do make that noise every fucking time.
You're in love with that man.
I am.
You are in love with
Objectively.
one JP.
16, 17, man. That's his.
We got 2 viewers in
Who's
here.
Commander
I don't
Root?
know who
Click,
Commander
click
Root
that
is.
name.
I don't want to.
Click it.
All right, fine. We're I don't know who that
Who is
is.
that? Add friend.
I know.
Yo,
not
it's
anymore.
almost your cake day, man.
Bam.
Good, congrats.
This week on 4 White Dudes Talk About Traffic. You're
Hey,
damn
I didn't
straight.
participate in the traffic conversation. I don't care about traffic.
Yo, traffic is wild. Yo, City Skylines, man. I've learned so much about traffic.
You been playing City Skylines?
Yeah, briefly.
Wow, very cool.
Yeah.
What have you learned
I
about
dabbled.
traffic patterns, Sam?
Lane numbers is like a big.
I
Oh,
don't even know what
yeah.
that means.
What it take?
Take off my shirt.
Oh,
Sam is
Oh.
now stripping for our audio listeners.
Oktoberfest shirt.
Oh yeah. I can get one of these, but this is old, so.
Are you guys doing anything for Hacktoberfest?
I'm gonna make a repo
I
and then
signed
make
up.
5
I'm gonna
PRs
make
to that
5
repo.
PRs on readmes.
Hmm.
Honestly.
Oh, you know what? I'll probably actually get something like participate in this year's Hacktoberfest because like I'm doing stuff for the GDD Imagine stuff, so I'll probably contribute that way. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure it's public, or it should be.
Why wouldn't that be
Alright.
public?
I don't know.
Great
Will
question.
Nil would also shit himself if it wasn't Foss. So, or wait, no, Will Nil doesn't care that much if
Yeah,
it's
he
Foss
does.
or not.
Yeah, he
He
does.
does?
Yeah, he does.
Who are you thinking?
Yeah, he
of?
does.
Well, I mean, I
You're
know
thinking about
Skylar
Skylar.
is the Foss queen, but like,
Will
He
Nil's the
also-
Foss King.
Yeah.
okay, I see.
I definitely would not call him that.
I
Would you
think-
call him the king of anything?
Remind me
He
to
would
make a
call
joke. Remind me to
himself
make a joke
that.
later.
He'd believe
That's
it.
dangerous.
Anyways,
Yeah, I don't know who this Commander Root is.
I don't either. That was the guy. That was the second
Papers.
viewer that we
Dude.
had.
Commander Root, post a link to your picture of your papers.
Yo, papers, please.
Ahaha, video game.
Sam. All right. So the real
Or
question
what
that I
Nazis
wanted to ask
said
you,
before
Sam,
they
by
killed people.
talking about what you've been doing recently, is did you finally get your Wi-Fi set up?
I did.
You got Wi-Fi now. You
Did
have
Did
the
you just
internet.
not have Wi-Fi?
Okay, so I didn't have Wi-Fi for like a month or more.
Even though that was part of.
That's part of what my rent includes, which is wild. But so the setup that I had is there's a modem in the other apartment. So there's two apartments that are split, right?
Yeah.
It's the same house, but it's two apartments, so you can.
It's a
You know,
duplex.
Yes.
yeah, I guess that would be the proper word.
That
for it, I
is the
think.
word
Yeah.
for that setup exactly.
Yeah. So
Sam lives in a big Lego house.
that's yeah. I'm like Ed Sheeran.
Table made of Duplos.
So they have a modem on one side that connects to the
JP,
router,
this is the
right?
software room. We remodeled.
Oh my god. Stop interrupting him for fucking chat talk.
We're
And
doing.
that-
Hey, I gotta do crowd work.
You gotta do
yeah,
crowd
right,
work.
It's
You gotta hustle the crowd,
Chat-
really
chat's
jerk
popping
them off a little
Chat's
bit.
popping off over here.
Okay.
And so that router would act as like, or my router would be like an extension of that router, but it didn't fucking work.
It's a repeater.
Yeah, okay.
It's an
Okay, I
extension
don't
of
fucking
some
know.
sort.
You're dealing with the
fucking
Ofcom
know
director here, Sam. You better know
Anything
your
about
fucking terms,
networks,
alright?
motherfucker. Anyway, yeah, fine. It was an extender.
Alright, just keep going. Just keep going.
And so,
I'm stealing this.
okay, bet. It's like mostly spit at this point.
That's
Even
disgusting.
better.
Oh Jesus, no, it was a straight gun.
That was
That's
disgusting.
an awful
That
sound.
was a terrible noise.
That's it.
Ugh.
And so I went to the like I texted the maintenance person for a month because like it's a text thing.
It's actually called SMS.
It's not called that.
Yes, it is.
No human being calls it that.
Okay,
Okay.
sure.
Okay. So I was texting this man for a month to try to get him into. I know it says SMS messaging.
No,
Yeah.
no, that's not what we were laughing at.
What's
Please just
SMS
keep going.
stand for?
Simple message service.
Okay, it
You wouldn't know
sucks.
Yeah, it really does.
that. Wow.
All right.
Okay,
Very shocked you
anyway.
had that knowledge at the top of your head.
I think about SMS a lot.
I think SMS.
Think about it in my
is-
dreams. I dream about SMS.
SMS is like the single worst protocol possible.
Yeah, they the date and date sent like fiasco with SMS is dumb as fuck. They didn't have a separate date field for sent and
Oh
delivered
my
for the
God.
longest time, and so now some implementations have it and some don't, and so it's just no.
So like the difference.
Yeah.
No.
That would be really funny.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right, we're gonna work the red crowd a little bit. Colin, you should do munch.
No, I gotta do the Guy Fieri one. I'm for
Oh,
Oh
Halloween.
right, you're being Guy
All right,
Guy
all right,
Fieri
all
for
right.
Yeah, no.
Halloween.
I don't want to look like that fucking burger guy. Look, Jamie, can you pull up the burger guy?
The what
The
guy?
Hamburglar?
No, look up
Hamburger.
Burger King?
First We Feast Burger Expert.
It would look hot.
First we
Yo,
feast
JP knows
birds.
what's up with facial hair
Yeah,
and
that-
hairstyles.
First starts with a 9.
No, I'm using the number 9 as my switcher between the computer screen and our faces. So what? First we
First We Feast Burger Man.
Burger Man. Burge Man. All right, let's take a look. Burge Scholar.
Yeah,
Here,
that
I
one.
mean,
Let's look at
I'm
that.
not putting on the video.
Yeah, you want to get demonetized.
Yeah. Okay.
That one. The
That
guy on the
guy.
right. The
This
guy on the
guy?
right. Yeah.
You want to be like? You want to look
Oh,
like this
no,
guy?
no, no,
No, the guy on the
The
right.
guy on the right.
The guy on the
Oh.
right.
Alright, alright.
I think you can rock shots.
I think that would be really
Colin.
simple.
I don't want to do that. I think he looks good. I don't want to be like that.
All I'm saying is,
Shots.
look, you do your tie-in for Guy Fieri for Halloween, but then after
Shave.
Halloween it's No Shave November, so you do a one-time shave at the end of Halloween night and shave into mutton chops,
I'm
or
not gonna-
shave
I'm not-
everything
I
off
do, I
except
do
for
not
mutton
want
chops.
to pick up anything sharp at the end of Halloween night.
Okay,
Smart.
fair enough,
That's
Colin.
That's a good call.
Isn't
But-
it like the middle of the week again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sucks. There's probably, I mean, yeah. So that's what it's gonna
Really just
end up
means
happening is just
2
people.
Halloween ends.
Ooh, actually, that's a better way of looking at it. Yeah.
Only dress up once. Don't
One of
worry.
them's dandy hack. I'm gonna show up wasted.
What are you, Sam? What are you gonna do for Halloween?
Yeah, Sam,
you doing
you gotta do
anything?
dandy hats.
I don't know. I gotta figure out a costume. I think this is the time. I think this is the best time to do Jaeger bomb.
What?
To just dress up as a bomb.
Yeah.
Like C4 strapped to you, or like?
I haven't thought that.
That's
far
a
ahead.
little too.
Yeah,
a
that's.
big-
I think
no,
you would
no,
get
a
rejected.
big black
with like a
sphere.
wick.
Yeah.
Okay.
A suicide bomber is a little too real.
That'd be up Sam's alley though.
I'm
We
not
should
going
go
to
see-
show up at a party with.
No, dude,
a
we could go see
suicide vest
Joker.
on.
What in Sam's costume,
Oh.
and then we don't have to deal with him anymore. He'll be arrested.
Immediately escorted out of the building. I guess we can't
Have-
talk about
wait.
that now though, because we like last week's
Oh, have all
podcast
of us
went
seen
right before.
No, I haven't
Have you
seen
seen
it.
Oh,
Shit.
Sam.
Do you know what? Do you care?
I mean, I'm probably gonna see it at some point.
Also, wait. All right. If we were
I
to
feel
talk
like it's
about
not a
it,
very spoilerable
No.
movie.
I-
Yeah, pretty much
I
you
kind
know
of
what
figure the
What's the
whole,
movie?
there's
Joaquin
some-
Phoenix goes crazy.
you know it's Taxi Driver. You
from
know
the
what's gonna
beginning,
happen
you
from
know the
beginning.
end.
Right.
Yeah.
So I mean, yeah,
There
but
is
but
one
there are
thing that
specific
might be,
moments
like,
that I wouldn't
yeah.
like to spoil. Like
Yeah.
I
I
like
don't
the
want to.
fridge scene.
The what?
The fridge scene.
Somebody was commenting that it was Critical. I was watching Critical's Moist Meter review of it, and he said that scene was a little weird. Like they were already selling that he was going crazy. Like, what did this fridge scene? Where was the fridge scene in that movie?
It's the fridge scene.
When he rips everything out of his fridge. And
No.
throws
I know
inside.
what the fridge scene was, but like why?
Yeah,
was,
so I was answering Jack's question.
All right.
Nicholas.
All right,
Yeah, I
Colin.
forgot about the fridge.
Very cool.
It was after he got a call about something.
Okay.
No, it was after. Should I say that?
No. Let's stop there. But the fridge scene isn't that
Oh,
important.
yeah.
It's
Yeah,
just
I got you.
It's not important.
JP,
but-
there is no tea.
I got some tea.
give me the. JP, you vastly underestimate how much we get
JP,
involved
roll-
in tea.
Roll through tonight. I'll give you all the tea you want.
Yeah, just fly all the way from California
Oh my
here
goodness.
tonight.
What's that mean?
Tea in 3 languages.
I am not looking forward to those 3 slaps that he's going to deliver
Oh,
unto
I
me.
cannot wait.
That's gonna be
That's
unfortunate.
exciting.
That will be my
JP,
favorite.
I'm still gonna beat you. I'm regained my confidence.
There's no
He will take you
There's
up
no
on that.
way.
I'm
You're
gonna
gonna
win.
die.
You will die,
I
Colin.
won't.
You will.
Die.
I'm sorry.
Basically.
Basically.
Yeah.
Uh huh.
Mhm.
So basically,
Yeah.
I'm monkey.
Thanks for finishing my joke and making it unfunny by finishing it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty fucked up. Man.
Nice fucking brackets. Are you a web dev?
What? Yeah.
Wow.
I do web
I
development.
dabble.
That's true.
I dabble.
I do some Node.js.
He dabbles.
Do some backend stuff.
Brackets is one of the applications. The one with brackets. In the
I was like trying to figure out what it was and where I knew
It's
that
on the
from. I was like,
taskbar.
Yeah.
Sam, it's on the taskbar.
Samson.
You guys want to talk about how Blizzard licks boots?
I do.
You guys want to talk about that?
We're still looking for the fucking brackets icon.
Right there.
It's on the
It's
bottom.
Right there.
blue one.
Right there.
It is-
Right
it
next
is-
to FileZilla.
Dude, your boots bootlicker?
Yeah. Oh, that's good. This is brackets.
Yeah,
by
no,
the
I see
way.
that. I get that.
Your
Yeah.
dole dippers, madam?
Yeah. So I guess the most recent development is that Blizzard came out with a status update on that.
I didn't read that one.
They said,
Yeah, it's
we
bullshit.
love the Chinese government. The Chinese government is
Their
bad.
boots taste like fine licorice.
I saw an
It's really
article-
delicious.
I'd wear licorice boots. I feel like that'd be an interesting material to make boots.
That's what I would imagine. Like, if you were to flavor
I'd
boots,
put my
that
foot
would
in it. I'd
that would
try
be
it.
what you would flavor
Like
that.
black licorice?
Like yeah, some black licorice.
Well, yeah,
licorice.
no,
Not
you-
Twizzlers.
Actually,
Unless
I
you
would-
had color-
I
unless you had
would
red
wear
licorice.
Twizzler boots.
I would
I
like
do.
wear woven like you separate the things and then you weave them into boots.
That would be awful.
Dylan
Yeah.
Chattery
You
once.
step in a puddle and it starts to dissolve.
Dylan Chattery
It also
once.
goes through the weaving.
We had the big Twizzlers that you could separate into little Twizzlers.
Oh my god, I hate those.
And Dylan Chattery like did it like halfway, but still had like a handle, and he used it to whip me really hard, and like it's like an actual
You got
weapon.
flagellated.
Yeah, I wish he
That's
didn't want to say that
incredible.
word.
That's the only good use for those.
The only good use.
The only one.
For that
There's a
particular
photo, there's a
candy.
photo of
They're
on my
disgusting.
phone that he took with my phone of me sleeping in a hotel room with a Twizzle whip next to my head, and he's just like terrified. Because that's when we went to Magfest in high
Oh
school.
my fucking god.
We went to the Gaylord Hotel.
Oh.
You really
Was
like
it
that
called
name, huh?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's a brand of hotel.
Yeah.
The
There was a
Gaylord
dude in my
Hotel.
high school, his last name was Gaylord.
Did he have a good time in high school?
No, I think he was pretty well liked.
Oh,
He
okay.
was pretty cool.
There's a
He
kid.
succeeded in spite of
There
his.
were three
Yeah,
kids
poor
with the
name.
last
I
name
think you need to
Gaynor,
be.
and everyone was
Yeah.
like, gay nerd. What, and
Very
two of them
original.
actually are. One of them was cool.
Is the gay one cool or is the not gay one cool?
I don't want to reveal it.
Oh man, yeah, but they gave Blitzchung, the guy who made the Hong Kong statement, his money back, and they reduced his suspension down to 6 months instead of a year.
Wow.
Yeah, that's it's still bullshit.
How magnanimous of them.
Yeah, they were so kind on high on their throne with the
Thank
Chinese
you,
government.
honorable chairman.
I don't know. I think
What's
I
his
do.
name? Xi Jinping?
Xi Jinping.
Xi Jinping, yeah.
Yeah.
Winnie the Pooh.
Time to
See
get
what
banned
like
in
Winnie the
China.
Pooh?
Yeah, he does.
A little bit.
I don't know.
No, like that, that's like the big joke. Is like
I-
they banned Winnie the Pooh in China because like he can't stand the joke.
What's
that
his
he
name?
looks like.
What's his name?
It's like how Vladimir Putin was trying to ban memes in Russia. Because
How'd that work out for him?
I don't know. I don't think
The
it
Russians
worked.
can be.
I think they're still banned.
Probably, but like it probably doesn't work
Yeah,
as
what's up,
efficiently
Winnie?
as they would like it to be. Like I don't know.
Yeah, he looks like Winnie the Pooh.
But I think like the fact that they gave him the money back
Oh,
is
Eeyore.
something.
Eeyore and Winnie
But
the Pooh, man.
I don't know what could they have possibly done to completely placate everybody in this scenario.
I think they
or at least
fucked up originally by doing what
I don't think they
did.
could have
Well,
done
yeah.
anything.
I think once
completely
they
People are mad.
once they were
People-
like
Hose
censored
be
the
mad.
guy,
Hose mad.
once they censored the guy, they were done, right? It was
I
already
know,
too
I
late. They
know, I was
already
supposed to
fucked
do
up.
that.
Yeah. Yeah, you weren't supposed to do that, Colin. It's good that you caught it after the fact. It'd be
Yeah,
better if
let
you
me.
caught it.
I'll
No,
catch it.
no.
Well, I'll catch it.
Ooh.
Very professional.
That would really
Yeah,
fucking
I
be
guess you're
awesome.
right. I don't know.
What song, JP?
Do a
Barbershop.
barbershop quartet.
Absolutely not.
But like I mean, in their statement, along with saying that they gave him the prize money back, they were trying to say that like if they didn't, the specific content of his message was not a factor in choosing to shut everything
I don't
down.
know.
Sure.
I don't believe that.
Sure.
No.
You just don't
Right.
believe it
Okay.
What
in the
excuse
first
did they
place.
give for banning him then?
Because the general idea is that if anybody uses that platform as a place to spout political ideas, then they're just going to shut them down,
I don't-
regardless.
Political ideas, I would be
I don't- no.
curious to go back and see any
Absolutely
kind of
not.
like
History of doing that?
Yeah, because I'm
There's
sure
Yeah, I
no way
don't-
some
I said
random
something
streamer hasn't
once.
been like, I don't like Trump, and then they
I would assume most people don't say anything other than like, "Wow, I'm so honored. Thank you, Blizzard, for giving me this money after I won your tournament."
probably most people, but like
Yeah,
there's
no,
got to be
yeah,
someone who
that's fair.
said something in the past, right? Blizzard's been a big company for a long time.
Yeah, but
they can't have a perfectly.
Oh, I think I
consistent record on
misunderstood.
that.
I don't think I understand the situation.
What?
I thought this was on his Twitch stream.
no,
No,
this was an
no.
official Blizzard like
He, like,
tournament stream.
Won a tournament and they were interviewing him, and
I
he
don't know
said
the
that.
song. Not
Interesting.
familiar.
Yeah.
I think he's saying
Fellas.
goodbye to us.
Oh, he's
I don't
he's
think that's a
leaving.
song name.
JPs are leaving our side now, sadly.
Anybody else has joined?
Let's find out. Yeah, wow, we got 5 viewers.
Oh, we got
Whoa.
Corey Rigney.
If
Which one's Corey Wigney?
Yak man.
What's
Probably
up,
should
Corey?
not. Well, sorry. Sorry, Corey.
yeah, now
Man
people are
is
gonna dox
doxed.
him, Jack.
Dox the man.
Like, I gotta.
Can't be doxing her boy. Oh, you're scared. Getting intimate with the camera now.
Oh, he's an admin.
What?
I think
the fuck's he?
I think he just.
No,
pays,
he's
that means he
subscribed.
pays for Amazon Prime.
Oh yeah, he's Twitch.
What's the?
Wait, but I don't think you should. I don't think people should be able to subscribe to this channel. I haven't set that up. I'm also not like
that
a
just
partner.
Means that just means he pays for Amazon Prime.
Right.
I have
okay.
the same. I have the same logo next to my name.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah, but I'm curious. This is gonna be. I guess this is the real testing of whether or not people will be placated by that response as BlizzCon.
I don't think they are.
No,
I mean, I think
No.
people are gonna forget about it.
No,
Yeah,
I think
people are gonna forget.
under a
yeah,
month.
that's true.
I mean,
I don't
that-
think that counts as
I think that was
placating.
like the main thing that they wanted to do with this message was just placated people enough that people would be over this by the time BlizzCon came around because it's like
I hope
not
they
that
are.
far
I
off.
think it'll be really funny if they aren't.
I hope everyone who goes shows up in like
Winnie the
gas
Pooh.
masks.
With
Yeah.
costumes.
Yeah.
Yeah, either gas mask or Winnie the Pooh mask because that would be great because then they couldn't use any of the shots.
How
from-
expensive is BlizzCon?
Probably pretty expensive. I can
Can't
look it up.
imagine it would be.
Sure.
How expensive is BlizzCon? Wow, it nailed BlizzCon. Oh, $200.
Oof.
That's not bad.
Oh, I thought you meant to like put on. I was like,
Oh God, I'm sure no.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
Wait,
Probably that
virtual
time.
ticket
$200
option was offered at $49.99.
Well, it probably just means you can watch all the streams.
Yeah, no, that's a digital pass, and that's something else.
what the fuck? You need a digital pass to
To
watch
watch
the.
the streams?
No. That's probably if you don't want to go there.
What?
What?
No,
If
that's
Is
yeah.
It?
But like E3 is free,
After?
isn't it?
Yeah,
Uh,
but BlizzCon is not near.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, maybe it's so you can watch it live, and then
Yeah.
they'll.
Oh,
upload it after
I
the
understand,
fact,
yeah.
I guess that
Yeah.
probably makes sense. Yeah.
BlizzCon and E3 are not even like an order of magnitude the same.
Yeah, no, I gotcha.
Although E3 is getting smaller. E3 is
It is.
E3's kind of
decreasing. Yeah.
Probably not for.
I don't know.
unfortunate.
It's kind of yeah.
What?
It's like I remember back in the fucking G4 days. I loved.
G4 also helped that a lot.
Yeah.
That's true.
Back when, well, I mean, the whole fact that the internet wasn't as prolific and people needed to get a centralized source of information through television or something else.
Do you guys ever watch like Attack of the Show?
Yeah.
And that? Oh.
Oh, I love Attack on Titan.
No. Close. It's close, but no cigar. Yeah, no. X-Play, Attack of fucking hell, Colin.
Attack of the Show.
Attack of the Show. Cheats, or whatever it's called.
Video
Cheat.
Game High School. Yeah.
Was that on G4?
All those things? Yeah.
No, it definitely
Oh.
was not. Because that was a.
Gum- came out on
Gumball.
YouTube.
Amazing World of
It was-
Gumball was there.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
you're
that's
right.
that's CN, bro. I know
You would
everything
know.
about I know everything about Gumball, man.
This man's a
Gumball's
big
my
Gumball
No,
fan.
Gumball's on CNET.
Gumball's like crazy.
shit. Okay.
Shit my pants.
I remember, other than like the main shows that they ran on G4, I remember the Japanese shows that they did like import.
Yeah.
Like
Goku.
Colin,
Goku the show.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna
Yep.
beat your
I think
ass.
that's what it was called.
I think
too.
you're gonna try.
I'm not.
Okay,
They had that was like where that was one of the first places that they were showing American Ninja, or not American, but like the original Ninja
Warrior,
Warrior,
yeah.
yeah.
That's
And then
Solid.
I honestly though I liked. Did you ever watch Unbeatable Banzuke?
No.
That was
Oh,
like
actually.
What is
It was-
G4?
yes.
I don't actually know what this is.
it was bought
Was
up
it-
by Spike TV, but basically
Oh,
it was
It was
okay,
a TV
yeah.
channel that had really good like
game content,
yeah.
video game stuff related to it.
I totally
It played a lot of cops because they didn't have many
Yes,
other things to air.
Well, they had
For a while.
They
Like
had,
they big Let's Plays on TV.
No, this
they
was
had,
before
it was
Let's
like video
Plays.
game news.
Gamer
Oh.
news.
This was like 05,
Yeah, I
06, 07.
Oh, I was still in incubating.
You're a year younger than me, sir.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I never watched it.
You incubated for 5 years.
I'm still incubating.
Oh.
Not yet.
when will you come out into your final
Come right
form?
now.
At
Fully
like
developed until
23, Colin's
25.
gonna sprout wings.
You're gonna turn into like a Godzilla villain.
At 23, I'm gonna walk up and like everyone,
Like,
I've completed myself, and I'll pull out a shotgun.
Just pogo.
Colin! No!
Dude, no, it's like
listen,
that. It's like
if
that.
I can stop myself making a 9/11 joke, you can stop yourself making a school shooting joke.
No, I was gonna say I was gonna blow my brains
Oh,
out.
I also
No,
thought it was a
no,
suicide
I
joke.
was like, I'm done and I'm gone. That's what I meant.
My journey's finished.
what-
Goodbye.
What was I gonna say?
I
I was
don't
gonna say
know.
something to you.
G4, Spike TV,
Not done incubating.
not done
Only 1 year
incubating.
younger.
CNET.
Oh no, Gus's retirement plan.
Yeah,
yeah,
he's
Gus
pushed
from
that.
Rooster
He's
Teeth.
pushed that off.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
pushed that off. He's no longer doing that.
Really?
Who's
Yeah.
Good
Gus?
for him. Gus Sorolla from Rooster Teeth.
Oh, cool.
His retirement plan, like his doctor was like, "What's your retirement plan?" He goes, "Shotgun." And he goes, at age 40, I'm just gonna blow my brains out. He goes, "What about your money?" I'm dead. Okay.
I'm glad that he is happy
He's like
enough where
40
he's at
something
that he has pushed
Yeah.
off his
Yeah.
retirement
Good.
plan.
Probably good.
But yeah, he's having fun. Bernie is no longer going on their podcast
Yeah.
anymore.
Well, he stepped down as creative director.
He's
That's
doing
probably
he's still
good for him.
working
Yeah.
there, but he's doing like
He's doing
projects,
it on
smaller
personal,
projects. Yeah.
Yeah, I think because like that's his bread and butter. I think.
Mm-hmm.
Good for him.
So that's
I think
cool.
Barbara took his place.
Yeah,
Good for her.
and as
Barb.
creative. Yeah. No, Barb. Oh yeah. God, where is Barb? Barb's gone, right?
Maddie's house.
Oh, she still has her?
Yep.
That's good. We had a ball of tape that we took up with us to fall
Oh.
camping.
We were doing a
I
Viking
remember
funeral in Brandreth Lake, but
Bought her-
somebody didn't think it was a good idea.
I mean, it wasn't.
Really cannot imagine why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pristine lake.
Who's gonna
untouched
shoot
by
the
man.
fucking arrow? Nobody's let.
Me.
They had bows.
Yeah,
They
we brought bows.
He and JP brought bows.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah. We just would need to light something on the tip of a bow on fire and then shoot it.
It's, yeah.
We'd
Very-
also
very
lose some
easy.
arrows in the process.
Yeah,
You
you
lose
lose
a
at least
significant
one
number.
arrow, at least one.
Probably
All of them
more.
JP handcrafted.
He's not
In his
crafting
backyard.
carbon fiber arrows.
That's
Yeah.
what you think.
Yo,
There's still wood,
that
like
man
wood
is far
shavings in
hotter than I
Margaritaville.
thought.
I'm
Speaking of
s-
that, can we take a cheddar baked biscuit break?
What?
Can
I
we-
haven't baked any.
Are you
Oh.
fucking kidding me?
Well, we should make those cater into the whole podcast. From now.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I'd be down. I'm 100%
There's so-
down
This is
for
a
that.
sponsorship.
Yeah.
I
Red
would-
lobster,
I would-
cheddar baked biscuit. Can we get a red lobster for lunch?
I mean, that's expensive.
How expensive
It
is
is
it?
expensive.
Is
It's
it?
not that bad.
It's not like the like
I thought
again.
it was
I'm
like
a
$2.
slut
I
for the
think
How
cheddar bait.
expensive is red
It's
lobster?
like $2 signs, isn't it?
Oh, from fucking Yelp. I was like, what do you mean
$20
by
per
that?
person. That's a little
Yeah,
pricey.
that's
Yeah,
too
that's
much.
too
That's
much.
more than I'm
What-
willing to spend
Can we
on a
finally go to
fucking
What
show.
Crawfish? Like I,
What
I
Crawfish
have,
is
I'm
good.
not going to walk.
I haven't
What
gone
crawfish
with
is
you
also
guys.
$20 a piece.
Oh,
Well, no, because we can get a big bowl and split it.
How much did I pay?
I'm down for
I don't
that.
want to. I don't want to be smelling
wanna search my
crawfish for the
Venmo
rest of.
transactions.
Actually, yeah.
That's
If
a
we
good
do
point.
that, Olivia will like refuse to be around us. The last time we went, she like almost threw up in the middle of it. She was like, "Colin, I'm gonna kill you."
wow, it smells that strong?
It's well, it's like it's seafood.
It lingers.
Yeah, it lingers, so you have to go like with
It lingers very much on your fingers.
Yeah.
Oh, do they not do like fried whatever fried stuff?
No,
They
it's-
literally give
No,
you.
if you want
a-
fried shrimp, you gotta go to Jay's.
Shut
Let's
the
go to
fuck up,
Jay's.
They
Sam.
literally give you a pot of crawfish.
Yeah,
Oh.
and then a couple of potatoes and pieces of sausage in there.
We had like 2 potatoes.
Yeah,
and
same.
1 piece of sausage.
Same.
And we ordered.
It's served hot,
extra
right?
sausage.
That is the extra. You usually get a half.
I don't know how crawfish is typically served.
I literally
Yeah, it's
I got
okay.
like half of a sausage. It was cut down the middle.
Wow.
Yeah, no, it like you have to use the to break it up and then
You should bite
Like a
it.
nutcracker.
Well, you
or-
snap it and then you.
yeah,
bite
you
it.
snap it. Yeah,
Okay.
you know there's no tool,
No.
but like you have to. I mean, you
They
have to
they
use the
literally
shell.
give you a big pot of crawfish and a bucket for the show.
Yeah.
And a bowl for yourself.
Book
That's,
it.
I mean, that's
And
kind of
fries.
honestly.
The
that's-
fries are
that's
really
kinda
good,
hot, but,
actually.
like,
We got fries.
Try it.
Okay.
Try it. I'm down for wherever. I'm honestly down for Jay's. I haven't gone all semester.
I don't know. I still haven't checked the menu.
Also
What it is.
expensive.
Mm,
Unfortunate.
but yeah. What else we got
We
to
could
talk
go
about?
to.
I mean, what's the
Halloween.
coolest dinosaur?
Yeah, what is the coolest dinosaur, guys? We
Um,
have not talked about that yet. I'm kind of upset.
It's the one with the thing on its tail that was named after the Far Side comic.
The
Oh yes,
Oh.
yes. What is it
Right,
called?
It's like the Thogonizer.
Yeah,
oh no
Thogonizer.
Thagomizer for Stegosaurus, right? Like that's
Is that
on.
what it's called?
Well, the thing on the end of
If,
Like
if
a-
that's actually what it's called, then yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
yeah.
Yeah, that's.
I actually that relates to probably why I put that topic
yeah,
on there.
No, that's
Yeah,
the best
it's-
one.
it's the
How do you
thing.
win? You're the winner.
You can't say that.
When I wait, what is that? No, I mean you could say Nigersaurus.
I don't
That's a
think
country.
that-
That's a country.
That is
You
a
can say
country.
that.
I
That's
don't
where
think
it
that's
came
the
from.
pronunciation.
No, it is because it's
That's
named
the
after the.
pronunciation.
It's named after the.
Yeah, it's found in that country.
Republic of Niger. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Also, it's only
Definitely
one G.
not named for the racial.
So,
slur.
can you imagine?
I don't know.
some-
Maybe it had black skin. You know?
Stop.
It's
Oh my
not
God.
preserved in the fossil records.
Sam.
You don't know.
Sam, please, your Nazi showing. What did it say?
Oh boy.
The name translates to Niger reptile.
I'm telling you.
Okay,
Anyway.
we're done for
Yeah,
now.
Yeah. All right. But the reason that I probably put that on there, and as well as like weird dreams had
We can put
recently,
that on as a filler.
was one of the dreams I had within like the last couple weeks was, for some reason, you guys know like the end of Jurassic World: Fallen Kingdom? They're
No.
like dinosaurs.
No. I didn't watch that
I didn't
movie.
watch that.
Okay.
Nick, you're
Well,
the only one who watched that movie.
Are you talking about the?
Maybe
that,
in the
that-
world.
I've seen the movie because I
The
watched it on a
second
plane.
Jurassic World.
yeah.
I
Yeah.
didn't watch it.
Where
Anyways,
there are dinosaurs everywhere now.
Yeah, so at the end of the movie, basically, it's like, well, now these private like investors got like
Oh, I
a bunch of
remember that, yeah.
dinosaurs, and then they break loose eventually, obviously, because life finds a way. And so now it really is a
Someone's like,
Jurassic
"They
World.
They will be
or something."
hunted back to extinction within a month.
Yeah. So well, anyways,
God bless
they
the
they
US
put
military.
out a short film.
Not even that, just people like, ooh, I want a dinosaur.
They actually put out a short film
Like
recently
elephant gun.
that is like based in this new reality. And so like
Sorry.
there was like this family on a camping trip, and then like a triceratops and I think like an allosaurus just come in and start
Oh, that
fighting each other right like at the campsite, and they have to hide and like run from the allosaur and everything.
That actually sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, it was like I hated Fallen Kingdom. Don't get me wrong, it was a bad movie, but like
but monkey.
I'm interested
But
in
monkey,
the concept.
the scene with the ball ride. That's cool.
The what?
The one that was in all the trailers.
Yeah, where he goes, and then he goes off the cliff in the glass ball.
Oh right. No,
That's a cool
that was
cinematography.
that was dumb. All of that was dumb. Anyways, so I had a dream after watching that short movie where my dog got stabbed by a Stegosaurus Thagomizer, and that was the end of my dream. Now, and I just remembered that.
No!
Nick, I'm gonna bring your dog to the Museum of Natural History and throw it at a skeleton.
Don't you fucking dare! I love my dogs. It was.
Imagine how funny that would be.
Here, doggy, it's a bone.
Fetch!
Stop! No, but it was basically like the same setup of that thing. But for some reason, I was just like, no, but the dinosaur is like, okay, we can't like harass it. It's just part of nature now. While my dog was stabbed in the chest by the Thagomizer, the dog wasn't dying for whatever reason, but it had a hole in his chest. I don't know.
Some dream shit.
Sounds
It
like
was-
your
it
brain
was some
just
peak
fucked.
dream shit.
Doesn't know how death works.
Yeah, I
Couldn't
don't.
handle it.
I can't
Little
comprehend
pea
death in my
brain.
dreams.
Tiny boy brain.
Smooth. No folds.
I think the best dinosaur is Utah raptor. This is like it's like a raptor, but it's like 10 feet tall.
How many dinosaur names do you just know off your head?
Let's see. Pachycephalosaurus, Parasaurolophus, Tyrannosaurus Rex, Triceratops.
He could just fucking be muttering consonants and I wouldn't know the difference.
I could be muttering the names of
Sulfopolis.
narcotics.
No, I would recognize those.
Fentanyl.
Xannies. Bromo Dragonfly. Bromo Dragonfly sounds like it could be a dinosaur.
No, that one's
Acetaminophosaurus.
I was a dinosaur kid growing up.
So was I, but I
You were a
grew out
dinosaur
of it.
kid 2 years ago.
You were a dinosaur kid 20 seconds ago when you said you started listing off the names of all the dinosaurs.
Just because I don't forget them doesn't mean I'm still in that phase. All right, man.
Once a dinosaur kid, always a dinosaur kid.
Once a brony, always a brony.
No.
What kinda,
No.
Yeah.
I was actually reading an article today about the harmful impacts of pornography leaking into child animation industries.
Oh yeah, child porn.
No, well, I mean, yeah, that's part of it, but like,
He has an article about the harmful impact of
No,
child
I
porn
know,
to figure out
okay.
why it's harmful.
Colin.
I'm sorry, Nick. Please continue.
Anyway,
I'm actually interested.
No, yeah.
I haven't. Yeah.
So it was talking about how like when the Rule 34 thing was first started and people were like, oh, we have to immediately corrupt everything. So they would people would just go after stuff just to fulfill Rule 34 on Newgrounds or whatever and make some rank shit. But now we're at the point where people who were doing that shit for years are now getting hired on as full-time animators for TV shows and stuff. I learned that Rebecca Sugar made Ed, and Eddie Rule 34
Don't like that.
before she started working
They're
at Cartoon
children.
Network.
Who's Rebecca Sugar?
The person who made
Steven
Steven Universe.
That makes
Oh.
sense.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
See that, Angela?
Ed and Eddie are children.
Yeah, and so and then also
Rebecca Sugar is a child pornographer.
There was I remember reading an article that alleged that fact.
Yeah, and
Like,
then
Not related to Ed and Eddie.
just in general.
I don't remember what the context was, but
And then Zone. Do you know that artist? He's
Yes.
a prolific hentai
Yes.
artist who's done a ton of super ridiculously well detailed hentai of children's shows that looks like the
Nick,
style
pull
of the
that
show. I'm not pulling it up, but they stop. They I
Is it
think
still hentai if it's not anime style?
what?
I don't know
Well,
how
okay,
definitions
yeah, I
work
guess
in
it'd just be
that,
cartoon porn at that point.
going to Encyclopedia Dramatica.
My
But-
cartoon women.
My rocks.
3D women
My
are
holes!
not important.
I
Oh my
think
God.
the story was saying that there was a studio that was created from a bunch of old Newgrounders, and one of those people was either they're part of Studio Yada or they just Studio Yada associates with Zone
What do they
consistently.
make?
Studio Yada got hired on to make OK KO Let's Be Heroes, which is another Cartoon Network show.
So Cartoon Network's just full of freaks.
Yeah, I mean, I think pretty much every like major animation studio at this point is full of some freaks. At some level.
Like some of the storylines of children's television are wildly fucked up. Like
no, I know. I'm not disputing that. But the point the article was trying the point that the article was trying to make is that when children look up these shows and look up the artists behind them, they're going to run into porn much more quickly than would have occurred in the past. Way more quickly.
Okay, when you were a kid,
yeah.
Did you ever look up the artist behind your show?
Yeah.
No, but people kids
Really?
who want to be
Oh,
animators when they grow up,
Literally
would probably be into that. So it occurs.
It's
I'm a normal hater.
I was like, I want to find more things like Dragon Ball Z, so I looked up Akira Toriyama.
There you go. So that
I
if
looked
somebody
up
did
Junji
that
Ito.
for like
What?
I looked up Junji Ito.
Who's that?
It's the guy who makes all those fucked up manga.
What?
Nick, pull it up.
Oh, the hole.
Yeah.
the hole in the wall thing, like that. This is my
Yeah,
hole
wait,
or whatever.
Yeah,
topic was?
exactly that.
Okay. So what is his name?
Junji, Junji, J-I.
Like Jumanji.
But
J-I
Yep,
Ito.
I-T-O.
I-T-O. Okay. Judy
Hey, just go to images.
Oh, okay.
Just go to images.
This will definitely get us
Oh, boy.
banned. This image is popular. I've seen this a bunch. Oh god, that's like the trypomorphism, like
Yeah.
or trypophobia. Yeah. Ugh, don't like that.
I love the holes.
You love them holes,
I
Sam?
love the holes.
You like them?
It's one about spirals.
Sam,
one
you
about
really
holes.
shouldn't call women that. That's like really fucking rude.
That one, the one labeled glyceride is fucked up.
Which one?
The down next to the photo, yeah, right
Other side.
one,
That
yeah,
one.
that one's.
Oh,
Can you click
okay.
on that?
We're good now.
Yeah, that's
Anyways,
I think we're done.
cool.
yeah. So it's just
Good
like, and
podcast.
then
Stream
when
ban.
kids get
What's this? I'm
yeah,
gonna-
when kids get access to pornography much earlier than they should, like it can fuck them up, according to Harvard studies.
Really?
Yeah, I know.
Huh.
Wild take, right?
Shocking.
Yeah,
Never would've
and
guessed.
so
Hole, bro.
I don't know. It comes at a
Oh, no,
weird crux
child
where
X.
like I don't know if I want to like force artists to stop. Like if they get commissioned to draw some fuck shit, as long as it's not like illegal. Like
Well,
I don't know. I think you should be able to make money. Like fucking Skylar has
Cool.
made like weird furry stuff before, right?
I don't think that like.
go to www.shadman.com.
Yeah. Oh, that was another example they used. Not that he hasn't gotten hired by anybody, but like people.
He's still making money, so.
Yeah, people continue to associate with him while they're also
If it can have,
maintaining
like-
professional jobs.
If it has like adverse effect, when did you start watching porn?
What?
No.
I don't know.
Because it has adverse effects. I'm kind of concerned for you. Was
Thank
it like
God.
5 or 6?
No.
Must have been.
No, Colin. Nope. I'm not even gonna dignify that with a response now. I know that you were joking.
Wow.
Are you actually curious, or are you just memeing?
What do you think, Nick? What do you think?
I don't
I
know.
want your honest opinion of what you think the answer to that question is.
I know you're memeing. I don't know if he is,
How
Fucking
do you,
got weird
how do you
here.
know I'm memeing?
because you're fucking
can't
trying to
believe
say that
I'm
I'm
the
a
one
fucked
being
up
called
person
into
because of
question.
Well,
what
it,
I
was a
started.
it was a joke about the question.
Yeah.
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 This is like a whole.
Okay.
It was a whole thing.
Anyways, but like, I don't
Anyway,
want to
porn is bad for
restrict
kids.
artists from like being able to earn money if that's what people pay them to do. But like, it also is kind of fucked that once you get hired on by a studio to do real work, then kids can be introduced to bad stuff because they just look you up.
What about?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
So this
I
is
know
this
this
is where I
is-
think parents are a big thing, right? Like,
Well, that's so. That was another point that the article brought up is that like even if you just do like an image search for like My Little Pony characters with Safe Search on, you can still find not good stuff very quickly. Just by
Okay.
scrolling
Wasn't that
down
all
on
pretty
images.
cleaned up?
I
Try it.
Yeah, try it.
oh
Okay.
Jesus.
I'm pretty sure they cleaned that up.
Is your hand still fucked up with the door?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Alright,
It was a little here too.
let's find out. Alright, so we're gonna
Go,
do.
go to images.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Images.
guarantee you Safe Search is already on.
Is Safe Search on? How do I
Unless-
tell?
Unless you explicitly turned off settings.
Settings.
Search settings.
I don't think I would have turned it off.
What
Safe
is
Search.
that?
Oh, okay.
Turn
Turn
on.
on search.
Oh boy.
I don't remember changing that.
Nick, why would
so-
you turn it off? That's really.
That might be.
It has
default.
explicitly
That
turned
might
off
be
Safe Search.
Okay. Safe Search on.
Those
Okay,
are
this
pretty
is
bad.
all tame.
Well,
Nick, could you give us a rundown of what this character is and all?
What's
of
her backstory?
Costume.
Evil Twilight
I'm not.
Sparkle.
No, I'm not going back to the.
Do you
Dark
know this
Ages.
person?
Yes,
Do
I
you-
do know
you
who this
know-
character is.
Okay, that's
What's
what I
her
wanted to
name?
confirm.
I've already Googled it in. It was in there.
Hey, that one's different.
Which one?
The blue one.
Yeah, that's not the
That's
same
Rainbow Dash.
character.
Oh yeah.
That's not Rainbow Dash.
Yeah,
Okay,
you
maybe-
scroll up. That was absolutely
Yeah.
Rainbow
Scroll
Dash.
up. That,
Oh,
that,
hey.
That's not.
That's not good.
Okay.
Okay, we found one.
We found
We
one.
found one of the.
That yeah.
Let's
This
keep
is
going.
this
Pretty
is
good.
less bad than I thought it was.
It's pretty good
gonna be.
actually.
So you're right. But yeah, I don't know.
It's a fact of life, Nick. Everybody poops.
The example the article
That
brought
was
up
not poop.
No, it was
was
not. But
the example the article brought up was
What's wrong
that
with Ducky exclamation point?
what? Oh, that's my app. I'm making it for my rich media class.
Huh.
Hooray.
But they brought up a story where somebody was babysitting like a small girl at their house or whatever, and the girl was talking about My Little Pony, and the babysitter was also like a fan of the show, like one of the adult fans, and then the girl was
What
explaining.
gender was the babysitter?
I don't remember. I actually don't know if it was a guy or a girl. But they were an adult. So
Statistically.
the little girl went and started listing off the characters, and then she said at one point, like, this one character was like, this, her name's blah blah blah. She rapes people because there was a fan remaking of the character that was it was a joke, which is a fucked up joke about molesting characters in the show. So yeah, it's kind of fucked up, just all around.
Colored, if you will.
Yeah, just a little. But yeah, so I don't know what the solution to that is, because I wouldn't say like you should fire anybody from Newgrounds that has come on to work on your show if they do good work, but like.
I mean, like, it's the same thing with James Gunn, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Like,
good. How
this
much
is
do you
an
punish people
old
for their
argument.
past, right?
Yeah.
It's
Please consider a pen or screen name.
Yeah, but I don't know. Like, can you enforce that?
Yes.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, I
guess
think
really
that's
would
not
do it
on the
if you
studio.
want, like-
That's on the artists themselves.
Yeah.
If you know
So.
that there is some skeevy shit that you've put out under.
Like, what's
a certain
Suzanne
name.
Collins' real name?
Who?
Suzanne
Is
Collins.
that not her real name?
No, she's from my hometown. Is that her name?
Who is that?
The woman who wrote the Hunger Games.
Oh, it's a pen name.
What's that?
That's a pen name
Yeah.
for her. Okay.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, I guess it should be on the artist first and foremost. Or do you
I feel
think
like
it
they
should be on
can
the artist or on the
absolutely
parents?
be-
No, so I don't think that it's on the
Yeah.
artist to like purge the internet of things that a kid could find, right? Like,
Yeah,
that's
no.
that's not an
I agree.
appropriate onus to put on the artist. I think the parents need to be cognizant of what their kids are looking at online,
I
right?
feel like no kid should be able to use a computer until they're 15.
Honestly,
without
really?
I don't think I really disagree with that much.
Without internet
Restrictions.
restrictions and like
Yeah.
close monitoring.
So are you
Yeah.
sure that's not her real name?
Pretty sure.
No, that's
What do you think her real
out
name
of
is?
principle. I agree with that.
Something.
Yeah,
Her husband
I
is
don't know.
Charles.
I mean,
Barkley.
I think
Yeah.
But
like
it looks like she
if
definitely
I
goes
were in
by
that
Suzanne
scenario where I
Collins.
was like
I
banned
don't
from the
think it's
internet,
Her name's
like
Suzanne.
around 10 or
Well,
12,
somebody
I would
said
probably
something
start
about
trying to
it.
find loopholes around that, because that's probably when I started actually trying to find loopholes around stuff.
Probably
But like,
What?
yeah, I think as a general policy, I could agree
12.
with that.
ish. You're probably gonna start doing some rebellious
Yeah.
shit against that. But like at
Or
that
just
point,
jack it off.
yeah, that's what you're trying to do. You're trying to find something.
Coming in cereal. Shit. Rebellious.
The drawer.
Really
Yeah.
doesn't, it's the
Normal kid things.
Yeah.
Keeping a cum jar. Leaving it on my radiator by accident. Oops. Mom.
Parents found the cum jar.
No, I wasn't saying that it should be like on the artist or on the studio.
No, I was just
simply
asking
saying that,
whether
like,
it's one way or the other.
for artists, you should just consider
Mhm.
not putting stuff under your real name for a variety of reasons.
Yeah. Offshoot of that, though, you brought up Shadman earlier. Do you
I
think
did bring up
Shadman
Shadman.
should just be arrested?
No.
No.
Has he
I
done
don't know who
anything
Shadman
like
is.
illegal?
I
No,
think
he has
everything-
not done
he's done,
anything
like,
actually illegal.
Morally kind of abhorrent stuff. I don't think it's illegal.
absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think he should be arrested.
He apparently was complaining because he did like pornographic drawings of X-23 from Logan,
Oh, of course he did.
and the actress and their team were trying to like
yeah, no
bring
shit.
charges
Well-
against him for that. So like,
Mm,
and he's
okay.
done lots of stuff like that. which is
I would be shocked if he gets like charged with something, but I'm sure he gets stuff.
I think it'd be hard to.
Copyright strikes.
Yeah, I think it'd be
That's
hard
all
to
fair.
say you
Yeah, but people will try.
That's true.
to have like a person
Oh, okay.
like you are using their likeness, but if it's in a drawing form,
Yeah.
it would be hard to say that it's that person specifically.
it's not defamation explicitly of them.
Yeah, it's not like you couldn't get like a revenge porn or something on it. Like
Oh,
you know,
gotcha.
you couldn't
Okay.
go down the route of this person is releasing porn of me.
Yeah.
You know.
As opposed to.
Yeah,
a
I guess at,
feature.
at that point, like, if you were going to go after Shadman for that, you'd have to go after every fucking fake celebrity porn, like, Photoshop thing.
those.
Like
That,
the Gordon
They
Ramsay
do-
porn double.
no,
No,
not,
TikTok
Died
that,
in a
no, that,
the dwarf man that was Gordon Ramsay's porn double, and he died
Is that
in
the
a
proper
ditch.
term?
Yeah, which one?
Dwarf.
I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
It's Lord of the Rings. So.
that makes it
fucking-
so much better.
No, and then he died in a badger ditch. Like the badgers ate him.
What do you mean?
Look up Gordon Ramsay. Gordon Ramsay porn double badger ditch.
Gordon Ramsay.
That's a lot of words that should not go in that search bar.
Badger ditch. Alright. Percy Foster dead, dwarf Gordon Ramsay lookalike.
I like that safe search is on.
Yeah, really. That's probably.
We need it now.
Yeah.
Gordon Ramsay.
It does look like
I didn't know
Gordon
he
Ramsay.
died.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
That's wild. That's fucked up.
He like fell into the ditch and got eaten by badgers because he couldn't get out.
Wait, this might not be real.
What,
I think that I've seen this like.
Oh wait,
Oh.
even if it isn't true.
But this is about that article not being real.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. Well, man, is there blah, blah, blah.
Oh, maybe not. I don't know.
Internet idol, film star, X-rated. You'd never heard of Foster. Short performances. That's okay. Funny.
I don't know. Anyway,
All right.
decide for yourself if it's real or not.
Yeah.
You do the
You
research.
decide.
I want to think it's real.
I hope it's real. That's really funny.
Well, it
I
died.
hope that
Okay, so-
I hope that a man is not dead.
Yeah,
But
But also,
if he actually died,
yeah.
I hope this is how it
I
happened.
hope the
That's a horrible way to die.
Really,
I hope
honestly,
the
I
midget that
couldn't
looks like
think
the
of a better
chef
way.
died that way.
If I die, I want a capybara to eat me. If I die.
Really?
They
You really want that, Colin?
I love capybaras. They're my favorite animal. Have you ever pet one?
Are they omnivorous?
I know.
Are they
Yeah.
omnivorous? They
I think so.
What do they look like again?
They
big rats.
big. Look.
Big
Jamie,
fucking
pull it up.
rats.
Pull
Or
it-
like a
pull it.
tapir, actually. I would say.
CAPYBARA.
CAPYBARA.
Yeah.
They're so cute.
Oh, these dudes. They're not gonna eat you, Colin.
They're
They-
very big, and I think they probably.
They're
could.
they're almost certainly
Watch that video.
Do capybaras eat meat?
mammal native of South America. It definitely should say in here.
I think they will eat meat, but they're not.
I'm sure. Is it? I bet it's like guinea pigs where they like,
Yeah.
Well, I guess
don't
there
eat meat, but they will eat.
there
meat.
is that idea that all animals will be opportunistic omnivores given the opportunity.
Will a giraffe?
Maybe. I don't know. I know there were stories about
I feel like a
hippos
giraffe
that
would
have
have a lot
eaten.
of trouble.
Well, hippos are
Hippos are also.
incredibly
Hippos.
aggressive. And
Have you
don't
seen a
like
video?
anyway.
Look, what?
Hippos
Pull
are
up videos of
terrifying.
hippos eating watermelons.
Jamie? Oh my
Okay.
fucking god.
Those are so funny.
It's terrifying.
It's just.
Herbivores, grazing mainly on grass.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
that's
Okay.
But I like, are guinea pigs also herbivores? Because guinea pigs will eat their children.
I love cat. Look at the skeleton. Look at it.
It's pretty sick.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool. Animal.
Pigs, omnivores.
I'd like. This
Just love guinea
I know.
pigs.
giddy.
Shut.
Okay, guinea pigs are omnivores.
Okay.
Alright.
Yeah.
Are
But
piggy
they are
diet? Is this true? Are piggies omnivore?
Why do they say
They
piggies?
totally are. Because it's a guinea pig like fan site.
Yeah. Okay. Well.
My
Guineapigcages.com.
my mom had guinea pigs when she was much younger, and they
How'd
had
they-
a lot of children, and the mother ate them all. So
Well, that's so like it. Most of the time,
Very
if you're getting
nutritious.
guinea pigs, you need to be very careful that you get two.
yeah. Well,
Two females,
She
really,
thought she
just
had
one.
2 females,
Or
and
just
one of
one
them was
male,
not.
because if you get two
Yeah.
males,
They
they're
kill each
territorial
other.
and they'll kill each other.
Yeah.
So you only want one. If you're gonna get two, or any any more than one,
You should get more than one.
females.
Because they're herd animals and
Yes.
they don't like being
But you should only get 2 females.
alone.
Absolutely no males.
How did the breeder just not know? Did they lie?
I'm sure she bought them from a store.
Okay. Oof. I've always wanted a chinchilla.
Can we click the As Food tab on the guinea pig at Wikipedia?
No, we're
I'm
not
gonna do
doing
it.
that.
I'm gonna do it.
This is.
Oh
this
no,
is
you can eat. No, they're good.
They are.
I've never
very
had
good.
one.
Google Quee.
Quee
Oh, Quee.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll show you.
as food.
Yeah, there you go.
What
That
is-
looks the Ecuadorian one.
That kind of looks really, really good.
It's
Yeah.
actually pretty. It's tasty.
It looks
This thing?
fucking sick. Yeah, that one.
That looks a lot gross.
Well, that's because it's a little burnt.
It's burnt.
Can we?
That's
Poorly
what
prepared.
They spit roast them.
yeah.
Speaking of spit roast,
Oh, we gotta do that.
Uh-huh.
we're gonna do it.
Do what?
The pig roast.
Fucking.
Oh right.
Devin has a friend with a license, he says.
He's in my
Really?
crypto class, I think.
The friend?
Yeah.
Bet. That looks...
Like, look at this. This looks great.
I think this might get banned.
This
Get
looks
banned from
amazing.
Twitch.
That does look really good.
I literally
Is this
want to go
being
to South.
streamed?
Yeah.
I literally want to go to South America just to eat. This.
Have you ever had a horse?
Okay, we're gonna
Yeah.
turn it
It's-
off.
It's not bad.
I like it a lot, actually. I was in Switzerland, and I was like, oh, I'll try this. And I took a bite, and I was like, this is really good. And Mom was like, oh, what is it? I was like, it's just
Commander
cheval.
Root guy. I
And
don't
my
know.
mom
We're
was
just
like,
looking around.
honey, do you know what that is? I
Hey,
was like,
Commander Root, tell us in chat who the fuck you are.
He might be somebody. So last week when we were recording, some people like went by the room, saw us like breaking the eggs, and then they saw that I had the link up there. They put it on in the in the clubhouse, lounge
That's really
area.
funny.
Oh, that's good.
So it might be somebody out there. Who knows?
They could have just like stood at the window and watched.
Yeah,
They
but that's
wouldn't-
creepy.
That's
And they could also have nice chairs out there, and do other things like play pool. How was your pool? Do you
I'm
play
pretty good. I'm
play
pretty
some
good.
pretty
I'm
good
pretty
pool
good.
games?
Yeah.
That's good. You don't sink the 8-ball first try by accident.
No, I mean that's not the ball of the game. Actually, though, if you do sink the 8-ball on the break, you win. So.
Really?
Yeah,
I didn't know.
Huh.
Fun fact.
Today I learned.
I have it in pool. Bill Sandy's retiring.
I
Who?
don't know who that is.
Oh fuck.
Did you not take it? What?
No, I
That's
just.
fucked up.
Yeah, he's
Good
there's
for
a-
him.
Yeah, there's a going away party for him in December that I'm going to.
Good
Is
boy.
that a teacher?
Yeah, it's
He's
it's
the
the
guy
it's the
who
billiards
teaches the whole
professor.
class.
He's
Oh.
like, did anybody see Joker this weekend? And I was like, yeah. And he goes, oh, I've always loved. I identify with his nihilism.
Uh-oh!
That's really
That's the
funny.
guy.
He's like
That's really funny.
70 to 80 years old.
Look, you don't have. You can rise up at any age.
No, he's
That's
he's
good.
so funny. He looked at my ID picture.
All it takes is a gun.
You look insane
Well-
in this picture. You know that, right? You're not violent, are you?
He asked you that?
Yeah. And then he went up to Zach and he goes, this kid looks like he'd snap at any moment.
He's on
He's
the edge,
right.
dude.
Yeah.
Colin,
That's
you
really funny.
you were having a time yesterday trying to cook that chicken.
What do you mean?
You like snapped 5 different times when we were like you were having issues preparing it.
Because you were all yelling at me. You're like, why aren't you doing?
Because you were misreading instructions. You misread 1/4 of a cup on the stick of butter as 1/4 of like a teaspoon. And then he was just like, guys, this isn't enough butter. We were like, yeah, it's not. Check out how much butter you put in.
Wait, so he didn't put in
Oh my fuck.
a lot more. He put in a lot less.
Yeah.
Well, he needed to
that's
put it in a
I
cup.
know, yeah.
You can always add more.
Yeah.
Taking it out
Yes.
You can refreeze the butter.
difficult.
I'm gonna
Put it in
filter
the
butter out of
Put
the
it
pot.
in the fridge. What do you mean
Out of
difficult?
the pot? No, out of the
No,
pot.
no, 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 no. This was he would just put it in a cup and put it in the microwave to like heat it up so he
Oh,
could pour it over
Well, that
stuff.
was
So he
silly,
didn't mix it
but
in
okay,
yet.
yeah.
How's that odd?
Because like you're gonna have a cup of congealed butter in your fridge.
Melted butter. Oh, yeah. When you,
Like to
It
refreeze
wouldn't it
to
just turn
refreeze.
back into the stick form?
what you need to
Not if it's
shape
melted.
it. Into
Well, no, I mean the same material. No, it would look like the thing, but
Oh,
I could
yeah.
just like spread
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's just
yeah,
butter.
You're fine.
Yeah,
Yes,
I mean,
I feel like that's not ridiculous.
I think.
Well, okay,
Just
moving on.
mayhaps not that in particular.
What else did I do wrong? Why don't you regale us?
I mean, your method of defrosting didn't go so well overall. We've already been over that.
I put it. I
You
did.
put in water?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was that, but it wasn't there long enough, and so we were crunched for time, so we had to. It was actually not
We
my
weren't.
fault.
Hello, friend of ours is
Richard.
outside the room right now. Richard.
Is his name actually Richard?
His full name is Richard.
I
I
didn't
didn't know that Tori's full name was Victoria.
Her middle
Till
name's
very-
Argentina.
What? Her full name's Victoria.
Yeah.
Victoria,
Really?
Argentina.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
That's a cool name.
That's powerful.
Dude, I saw Toy Story of you guys cooking,
Toy
and
Story.
I was like, guys, roll through my plays, but like I couldn't spell it all, and she texted me, she's like, are you okay?
Oh.
You should really turn auto correct back on.
No, I'm practicing.
You
Look
can't.
at it. Look.
Christ.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah. What else?
This is the worst.
Halloween movies. So you said there weren't any other Halloween movies coming out? Like,
I don't
Countdown. Countdown's coming out.
what is Countdown?
Countdown is about, there's an app that tells you how long you have left to live.
Mm.
That's the premise.
That's
Wasn't there a
unbelievable.
movie just like that, but the thing was on your arm or something instead of?
Me.
Yes.
Oh,
so they're just
Jesus
rehashing
Christ.
old concepts.
I mean, yeah.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Is it
Oh,
just
speaking
this
of-
part, or
speaking
did-
of
Yeah,
dinner,
there's-
you know what I have in my apartment?
What?
All of the stuff to grill. I have like the little grill from Floor.
That
I have
talking
all the
heads
charcoal
meme
from
is-
Floor. I have the
is
lighter
solid.
fluid from
Thank you.
Floor, and I have the lighters from Floor.
So are we gonna
They
have a
gave me
little
all of
Wait,
the-
you
barbecue?
have lighters?
Yeah, for like grill lighters.
Oh, I thought you meant the CSH like Zippos. I was gonna
no.
buy one.
Do we have those?
No,
Aren't
we
they
used to,
giving
but,
that stuff away now that you can't
No,
there's
buy
no
I
more
stuff
simply
anymore?
stole some from the Uber Club.
Oh, okay. They're
No.
giving away the toothpick holders.
No, I stole them.
Can I have some?
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool.
I have 2 boxes.
Oh wow. Okay, yeah.
Mark,
You
Mark?
getting this?
Mark, we're actually using them for toothpicks. I'm trying to make a porcupine with a chicken. Have you seen that? It's
What?
it's like you
Yeah.
poke holes in the chicken with toothpicks, and then when you grill it, like all the seasoning like goes
Yeah.
into the chicken itself. It's really good, apparently.
What do you? Does the toothpick?
You
play
just
into
you,
that?
You just poke holes
you
in it.
poke you
So-
literally poke holes in the skin of the
Oh.
chicken,
Yeah.
and then when you season it, the seasoning goes into the holes.
I see. I see. Colin, do you think you would ever try a turducken?
Oh yeah.
What kind of fucking question is that?
Oh, yeah.
Why would you even ask?
I want to try making beef Wellington.
What is that?
It's like a British
sauce on
thing.
that
Beef
is very
inside a
difficult.
pastry.
It's like filet mignon
Oh,
with
we
like
tried that.
breading with like.
Yeah.
I
It's
think-
very good.
I think I had that at or something like that at dim sum. When
Doesn't
with
it? Doesn't it
Bijou.
need like hollandaise sauce?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that like very
Hollandaise
difficult
sauce
to
is
make?
very
Well, I'm
It
gonna
was-
buy that part.
It was a
Dumb.
very weird combination because it was very like a very sweet kind of. There wasn't like icing on it, but it was very sweet pastry on the outside, but the inside was meat,
Yeah.
and so it was like two contrasting
Yeah.
flavors. But it wasn't bad.
I went to my grandparents' house over the summer.
Mm-hmm.
I think my grandfather was like cooking steak or something. And he was trying to make hollandaise sauce, and he went out for a minute to like check on the steaks on the grill.
Yeah.
And my mother was like, "Oh, I'll keep whipping it. I'll put it on the stove." She ruined it. In like less than 30 seconds, she ruined it.
Very.
I
There's
remember.
no going back. Either.
No, it's fucked. It's
fun.
completely gone.
Yeah, all the work.
You just gotta drink it then.
It's fucked.
My
No, it like fucking separates.
my
It's
mom
all
did
nasty.
like a lot of or does a lot of tomato canning. I don't know why.
What
I
does
don't
that
even.
mean?
It means
To
she
can a
cans
tomato?
tomatoes
That's
and makes
weirdly
sauce
specific.
like tomato paste and stuff.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
My dad used to make jelly.
I've been trying to make hot sauce.
I believe it.
Yeah, I don't have enough material to do.
How are Zach Cart's peppers coming along?
I don't know, but if they're not, I'm gonna be upset if they're not there. I'm just gonna order them online.
But she.
I want to do that so bad.
She kept experimenting with making like different types of marinara sauce. And one time she made it like the best marinara sauce I've ever had in my life. But then she didn't record like the exact portion she was using for the recipe, and so it's lost the time.
Lost to the ages.
Yeah, it was a very sad moment.
I don't want to meet your mom anymore.
Okay.
I made like French bread
That's good.
pizza the other night.
Ooh.
I forgot how good pizza sauce is.
Yeah.
I have some pizza sauce. We should make
I
pizza.
have a fucking jar in my fridge.
So do I. Yeah.
Um.
I forgot what good pizza tastes
Yo,
like.
Syracuse pizza. Syracuse has some good pizza places.
Truly anything.
You wanna go to
other than
Syracuse for lunch?
Rochester.
There's pie crafts. Pie crafts
It's
alright.
not that good though.
You know
Like,
what?
Have you been to Blaze?
It's the same as Piecraft.
But it's a different pizza. I like Blaze.
Okay.
I don't like.
Okay,
Pie
I haven't
Crust.
been to Blaze. Okay.
I've not been to Blaze.
The point is, there's no like pizza I can just order at night.
Yeah.
Domino's.
Joe's
Fuck
Brooklyn.
Domino's.
I
Joe's
love
Brooklyn
Domino's.
is not
I'll fight you
awful.
on this.
Yeah,
But
Domino's
they
is
close at like.
Domino's is
yeah.
bad.
Domino's.
So-
Domino's. I'm
Domino's
sorry.
is okay.
Maddie B. I'm sorry. I don't like Domino's.
Domino's is
Matty B,
okay.
you're right. Domino's is great.
He's not right. He just works there.
Yeah.
I
Oh.
don't think he enjoys Domino's either.
Wait, he works at Domino's?
Yeah,
Like
he's
right
like the
now?
manager.
Yeah,
No.
shift manager or some bullshit. No.
Over the
Okay,
summer.
okay.
When
Like
he's not
when he
here.
goes home.
Yeah.
I see.
Do you not check Snapchat?
No,
He does put that on Snapchat.
Yeah.
I don't.
So Domino's is like very reliably mediocre.
Yes.
I like.
There's
I,
nothing exceptional about Domino's. It's just not great.
You know what's exceptional about Domino's?
What?
Dunking that bread in the butter sauce. Yeah.
No, I feel like I'm dying when I do
Yeah.
that.
That's a clogged
I
artery.
want to shit my pants every time.
I'm like,
I like the fact that with their delivery service, you can very much customize like your pizza. Like I love sauce, so I put extra
The
sauce on my
topping left
pizza.
beef.
Their
And,
sauce is good.
And yeah, so I love their sauce, and then I do light cheese, and then obviously their breading
buy
with
pizza
like the
dough in
garlic
Rochester?
breading is very good.
Can you buy what?
Pizza dough in Rochester.
Probably.
So
Where
that's
to buy
that's why
pizza
I
dough
prefer
in
Domino's.
Rochester?
Just buy it straight
I
from
would make
Domino's.
pizza. No, fuck that. Oh yeah, you can do it at Wegmans. Okay.
I've been trying
That was
to
a dumb question.
cook more.
Yeah.
You could, I mean, you keep doing it, you'll make less mistakes. That's literally how it works.
Well, I fucked up making the I fucked up like frying the chicken, not frying, like the cooking the chicken
Grilling,
for lunch,
yeah.
like for not lunch, breakfast this morning.
Is it raw?
Well, yeah.
Okay.
But I didn't eat it. It was raw, and I
Yeah,
cooked it, and now it's not raw.
The opposite of raw, some might say. Some might
I
say
put
it's
too much.
burnt.
I put too much seasoning on it, and it started like
Oh,
burning, and it like stung my eyes. I was like,
Were you there when I ate the chicken leaf?
yeah. How's that going?
You know, I didn't get sick. Well, I did get sick, but I think it was unrelated. So.
Okay,
Yeah.
unrelated sickness. I thought what did I have? Oh, I had there were something I got from I think Walmart, which is this chicken wrapped in bacon thing.
Ew.
Those are good.
I baked them, but I wasn't sure if they were fully cooked when I got them out. Like I cooked them for the time that it said on the label, and then I had them and they tasted like fine enough, but I just wasn't sure if they were cooked all the way through, and I was worried that I was gonna get food poisoning from bad chicken again because,
Yes.
and I wasn't ready for that bad time because it would have been very bad.
I ate lettuce that raw chicken was being served off of.
He was like,
He didn't know. He didn't know.
I genuinely did not know.
I don't know how you forgot, but like.
I mean, you probably have salmonella now, but like whatever.
Yeah, it was like a week ago. It was a week ago.
You would get symptoms by now, right?
I think so.
You would show symptoms of salmonella.
I thought I was getting sick like a day later,
Mm,
and I did get sick, but I think it was unrelated. So.
I see.
remember Dado killed me?
Yeah.
How did they kill you?
So they gave me Greek food that was poisoned, and I went to a party, and I was like, oh, I must have just drank too much. But I threw it behind the house, and I was like, I've thrown up more than I've like drank water in the past like 24 hours. I'm like, this isn't normal. And I get home, and I'm up from 4 to 7 a.m. just throwing up in my bathroom.
Oh my god.
I think that was the worst night of my life. It was just like,
Yeah, no, food poisoning is like one of the
It's
worst
pretty-
things.
Even worse than like the lobster food poisoning that you've had.
well, yeah, because I don't remember. When I had lobster food poisoning, I threw up once, and like I had to clean my sheets because it was in my bed.
Oh.
Because I was
that's-
I was sleeping, and I was like, and I woke up, and I was like, what's that smell? I was like, oh, look at that.
What's that smell?
Ah, what a surprise!
Curious. Oh,
Um,
good lord.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was gross.
All
I
right.
had an exam next day.
Oh.
I'm really hungry.
Let's get food then.
All right.
All right.
Let's get
This
lunch.
has been another good
Right.
hour-long podcast. Thank
Everybody,
you for joining us.
thank you
Colin,
for going
Colin,
to Horsin around.
stop. God, I hate you so much. All right. Podcast over. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next week. Goodbye. Colin,
Whatever.
why
So
must you fuck
fucking
with my
funny.
shit?